That one.
Well,
Hey. Happy Monday, everybody.
I'll wait until we're off of YouTube. I won't play it.
It is our first, John's on his fishing trip. He's
Yep.
going to be back tomorrow.
He's up at Lake of the Woods, slaying the walleye is what I'm hearing.
He posted a photo of his walleye fingers or whatever, deep fried. Oh my goodness, they look so good.
Catch
It's like
fish,
fresh
amazing.
fish that you just caught. I never do the cleaning part. That's not up
That's
my
way
alley.
too advanced, yeah.
Too advanced. You got to do it right, and it's bloody mess. And no thanks. I'll just I'll catch them. Have my husband take them
Let
off.
me
They'll
know
look
when
for
the
me.
fish is done. I'll be
Put
over
bait
here.
on.
Let me know when they're done. Thank you. That's me.
You have to go though.
I do.
It's enjoyable when you start slinging in fish. If you don't catch any, obviously, it's like what are we doing? But
Slinging in those fish.
But as
Slaying
you
the
said,
fish.
any day that you fish is better than a day in the office.
yeah,
So.
and
true.
if you're eating the fish, if you didn't clean the fish yourself, if you didn't fillet them yourself, you cannot complain that there's a bone in the fish.
oh, true.
Yeah, can't do that.
But there's an art form to filleting them so you don't get bone.
yeah,
For certain fish. I
it's
guess.
inevitable. You get them in there every once in a while.
Do you fillet them too?
Oh yeah,
Do you have like an area you do it?
an area
Like you don't do it in the house, right? Well,
Yeah.
like people have their zone because it stinks.
Oh, like
Okay.
a fish filleting zone?
So
Fish zone. It's bloody.
last weekend was the Minnesota trout opener, right? So my wife and I, we went up to the Arrowhead just outside the Boundary Waters, and we did some trout fishing. Of course, during the
With the whole
coldest
fam?
weekend. No, just me and
Oh,
wifey
nice.
Pooh.
Oh, that's
It
great.
was very nice, very
Okay.
romantic. But anyways, yeah, we caught some trout and we brought them home, and I thawed them out in our sink and then filleted them on the kitchen countertop. It's fine though.
It's fine as long as the missus is like, it's cool.
It's fine.
I've
you're
been like,
using-
get that off my countertop.
It's like, do you want to fillet these? Go ahead.
It's cold outside,
ahead.
I guess.
Yeah.
The garage is a good spot too.
Yeah. And as long as you use Clorox on the counter, you're fine, right? Gets rid of the
Yeah,
smell? Like,
sure.
I don't know.
Well, that's fun. They tasted great. Good
Haven't eaten them yet. They are
Frozen?
They're waiting to be
fish
eaten,
fried.
eaten.
Eat it.
Yum. Eat it.
How was trout? I've never had trout. Like the taste of it.
You've had trout. We
really
had it
good.
on Here in the Kitchen. That
had
smoked
trout?
trout from Duluth.
Oh, that was trout?
Yeah,
Okay, I
it was
didn't realize
delicious.
that.
They
Okay.
smoked it. It was so good.
It's
good.
kind of like salmon. I don't know.
Yeah, I enjoy trout. It's my jam. I really like it.
I'm more of a grouper snapper type of guy. Love grouper and snapper, but you can't catch that around
No.
here.
Nope. Gotta do some
Snapping
traveling.
turtle.
No, I don't know if snapping turtle would taste good.
Turtle
So.
soup?
Turtle soup. That was in New Orleans, a lot of places. Turtle soup. I didn't try it. I don't know. I'm like,
You should
turtle.
have tried the exotic stuff. You should have tried.
I
the
tried.
Weird,
I just got
weird
back from New
stuff.
Orleans. Never been there. I loved it. Great town. Love the history. I went on a lot of tours. I'm a very much like, you can party in a city, but you should also spend time to learn about that city.
Sure.
And I always do that when I'm on vacation.
And you said you really enjoyed the beignets.
The beignets. We went to a lot of recommendations from our viewers. Cafe Du Monde.
Got some coffee as well.
Coffee, and yeah, I ate a whole 3 plate by myself. I'm like, okay, we were gonna share. I'm like, nah, this is all for me.
They're so good.
So
I
good.
love a beignet.
Just a little deep fried donut. It reminded me of a funnel cake, to be honest. With a little
Yeah,
powdered sugar.
more or
puffy.
less.
Yeah, it's just loaded with powdered
Way
sugar.
too. I'm like, how much do they go through in a day? They must go through buckets of powdered sugar.
Like you said, don't breathe in too deep.
Yeah, when you take a bite and just
Yeah, and we tried local, like the Cajun food, oysters. It was
Gumbo.
great. Gumbo.
So I suppose it's a different kind of trip. Did you go with the whole family?
No, it was my best friend. It was a girls' trip.
Okay.
She had a work event there, and she wanted to bring me along.
Exciting stuff. But
was
I mean,
cool.
like, it's probably a different trip now versus when, like a spring break trip in college.
Oh, yes. I
Yes.
felt like an old lady on Bourbon Street. I'm like, it's past my bedtime. I went to bed at 10 every night, if not earlier.
Oh my God.
I
Yeah.
know. We played cards. We were playing cards at the bar.
Meanwhile, everybody around you
Everyone's
is getting
partying.
drunk
We're
and
just like,
partying.
we're like 2 old maids. It's fine.
And apparently it was chilly as well.
It was so cold. I mean, considering, but like, I was thinking, oh, southern Louisiana is going to be nice and toasty.
Right, you're right next to the Gulf of Mexico, obviously.
Right.
Yeah.
No, it was below their normal of
Sure.
like 40s, 50s. It was in the 30s, and the wind chill was like teens. So I was pretty darn cold. And a lot of the tours were outdoors, and there's a lot of walking involved. So yeah, it was a good time.
You gotta head way south to get into the warmer air. Like
Like
if you don't want
Miami?
any cold fronts to work their way through, even south of Florida, you gotta go to Caribbean. Or
I was saying though, I'd rather be. We were doing the would you rather. Would you rather be in Louisiana when it's like you feel like you're wearing a sweat T-shirt, or when it's kind of chilly? It was like fall-like there for me. And I was like, honestly, I kind of like the cool weather.
Yeah, because when you're hot and sticky,
I don't
and
like
then-
being hot and sticky
and then
and
all
crowded.
the smells along Bourbon Street.
Yeah, Bourbon
and
Street
the
smelled
French
great. I
Quarter.
was like,
yeah, you go
Bourbon Street.
Go there during the summer. You're not doing that. Bourbon Street. No.
No, you couldn't smell anything. It was all cold.
Yeah.
Stagnant. Nothing.
Cold and stagnant.
Yes. So no, it was a good time. Good time. All right. So we have to talk about Applebee's. When's the last time you've been to Applebee's?
It's been a while.
On a date night with an Oreo shake.
That's
I
supposed
like
to be a
that
song.
It is a song. This dad, what's his name? Walter Hayes? No, that's not his name.
Walter White.
Walker Hayes. I was quick.
Walter White.
Walker Hayes. His daughter filmed his song. He was like a wannabe country singer when he was young. Didn't really quite make it to the scene until this song came out. It's like his one-hit wonder.
What inspired him to sing about Applebee's? I wonder. I need to watch the story on him.
He probably went to Applebee's. Like it's a real legit on a date night.
I was like,
and
man,
they had
this
Oreo
is,
shake.
This is fantastic. I need to write a song about this.
That's how most country
That's-
songs are born.
So did Applebee's pay for the rights to
And
the
then
song?
they put
or
it in their commercial.
How about that?
I only know about this because I watched CBS Sunday Morning and they did a whole feature on him when the song blew up on TikTok. His daughter posted it with a dance and it was like a thing and it blew up on TikTok and then Applebee's heard it and they're like, well, we're going to pay for your song.
TikTok is really driving the culture nowadays.
It is.
It is. It's
Still.
crazy. It really is crazy. It influences everything. I need to write a song about Culver's.
Culver's. Okay, we're just plagiarizing a song,
Gonna
putting
ask
new
him for the
words.
right. Not even asking him for the rights. We're just gonna use it.
Custard. So Applebee's. Why are we talking about Applebee's?
So they're selling year-long date night subscriptions for $200. So if you want to take your sweetheart out on Valentine's Day, this is the thing for you to buy. So you get
the
up to
value
$30, $30
Do
of
math.
food and non-alcoholic beverages per visit.
52 times 30 equals, that's a $1,500 value.
For
52
$200.
weeks of the year, you get to go once a week for $30 for two people.
Which you can-
Non-alcoholic beverages. Applebee's is relatively affordable.
It
I haven't
is.
been in a while, but I feel like
So
you can get two main dishes maybe?
$30 worth of food though? I mean, that's not a lot. That's like an app and a
You
main
think a main course?
Ooh.
I don't know what their main course
So
is.
an appetizer, $10. Main course, 15,
Unless you do
20
half
bucks.
price apps.
That's true.
Does that
Still exist?
Can you
Is that
cross?
still a thing?
Oh, they have a 2 for $30 menu. So if you do the 2 for $30, then
That might
You
be
get the
yeah, you probably get like
the
an app
dessert,
and then the
and a
dessert,
main,
2 meals. Yeah.
That's a good deal actually.
$200, not bad.
I will say,
Good marketing because you're gonna buy more
Yeah.
usually if you're there.
well, do you remember the heyday of Applebee's? Like the Applebee's, Olive Garden,
TGI
Chili's,
Fridays.
like
Good
those
times. I kinda miss
kinds of
those
restaurants.
times.
Yeah, I feel like back then either they were, the best of times, or we just didn't realize that, it was just kind of okay. I remember my favorite dish at Applebee's was the orange chicken skillet.
Yes.
Orange chicken skillet,
Yes.
best thing ever. They bring it on a sizzling platter. It was like fantastic. I'll eat it.
so good.
But then they discontinued it, and I was so disappointed. It
They
was
also
like,
had the wrap with the orange chicken.
Yeah.
They had a lot of things.
I don't know where that went or why it disappeared. I felt like it was pretty popular, but
TGI Fridays, my very first job in TV news, they had, I think it was
Bloomin'
15
Onion.
cent wing nights every Monday.
Mm.
And so we used to go as these poor, fresh out of college, trying to make it. We would go to TGI Fridays and we would order up
Crush
all of
wings?
them. We just crush
15
wings.
cents is like they're
like-
giving it away.
It was like 15 or 20 cents, something like that. And I would get 15, 20 wings and just crush them.
you just say, keep them coming. 'cause
And
I'll
get
just
like
keep
and-
giving you a nickel.
And I think it was like $2.50 Bud Light or Miller Light. We ate like kings every Monday night.
Kings.
We
and then
called
your
it-
stomach the next day.
It was worth it though.
The next day, it's got to be
It
just.
totally worth it though. Just young and dumb and poor, and it was just great.
I was craving Olive Garden last week, like when it was really cold. I was like, I kind of want their endless soup and salad and breadsticks.
That'd be nice.
I haven't been there in years either.
Is there any restaurant that's like that now where it's like a great deal to go out, like an all-you-can-eat or something like that? I remember KFC used to have all-you-can-eat. I'm sure they still have
They
the buffet,
did.
but it was like for $5. It was insane. Anytime my mom would go on vacation, it'd be my dad and I. We'd have a little bachelor, trip
Oh,
to.
that's fun.
We'd go to and just
Get your Kentucky Fried Chicken on.
for $5. That was an amazing. I don't know how they got away with doing that kind of price.
Pizza Hut had a great buffet too.
Oh, yeah.
Pizza Hut had
On
an
their salad
amazing
bar.
buffet.
Look
yeah.
at us going down memory lane.
Yeah.
Good memories.
You kids don't know anything about that. All the kids that are watching right now,
All those kids.
I guess.
All right, let's talk football.
Woo!
You didn't stay up to watch?
The Chiefs Bills. No, I watched it into the third quarter, and then I was like, okay, I'll just.
I couldn't
wake
go to
up.
bed.
Yeah, I wanted
It
to stay
was
up. but-
exciting. I mean,
yeah.
I was rooting for the Bills just because I kind of am over the Chiefs.
Yeah, what is this? They're like sixth AFC championship.
They're like
in
the
a
new
row,
Tom Brady
Yeah.
team.
which
It's
is
just every
crazy.
year.
I mean, you think that people are people over the Chiefs, or is
Yes.
it just?
I think so.
I don't know. I'm always rooting for the underdog. I was rooting for them in the beginning when it was like Mahomes was brand new and this team was building. They were just great
But
off the
now
get-go.
they are the new New England Patriots. They just win every year, and they're overwhelming, and it's
the
annoying.
Gronk Brady and the
Yeah.
Kelsey Mahomes combo package.
Well, not only do you see a lot of them on TV, like not only is it the games, but the commercials as well.
Right.
Yeah.
I feel like, especially what is it, Kelsey? He's like
in every
Tra-
commercial.
Travis.
every single commercial.
I
out
think
there.
his relationship with T Swift has amplified him and made him more of a commodity than maybe he would have been before they started dating. I mean, he was popular, but now it's just like,
I read an article about how they were trying to make him he has a whole team around him, like agents and representatives, and they're trying to make him like the next big thing. Even before T Swift came along, they were trying to turn him into this marketable star that crossed all kinds of genres and that was a household name. So they've been working on him. His team has been working on pushing Travis Kelce into the mainstream, and that's what we're seeing right now.
Strike while the iron's hot, I guess.
right. I'll be rooting for the Lions, as you all know.
Ooh, rah, 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 rah.
What is it? What is their slogan?
Oh, one pride.
One pride.
Rah, 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 rah. That's my line.
The roar,
I just thought
the
you had
roar has
indigestion. I
Been,
didn't
the
know
roar has
what-
been restored.
Restore the roar.
Are
Yes.
you rooting for the Lions at all?
I'm just rooting for.
do you have a team?
I'm just rooting for not a blowout.
Yeah, that's never. You want it to be fun to
Yeah,
watch.
that's in both my NFL watching games and my diaper changing. I'm just rooting. I'm just
We're
not
always
rooting
rooting for
a
no
blowout.
blowouts,
No blowouts.
right?
No.
That's it.
Are you still in that phase with the little
Oh,
one?
yeah.
Oh gosh,
But she's like 9 months.
that's true. You're
Yeah.
gonna be in that stage for a while. Fun times. Fun times. All right. No blowouts in the forecast, huh?
Doesn't look like it.
Okay,
No, it's really been a tale of two Januaries, right? It's either been too warm or too cold. Well, we're going to be on the upswing once again. Temperatures already in the upper teens to low 20s this morning. We will see more clouds than sun. But look at the warm up, 32 degrees, and we are not going to see a return of the sub-zero wind chill anytime soon. Temperatures will be about 10 to 15 degrees warmer than average all week long. Every day this week, and even into the first few days of February, we could be at or warmer than the freezing mark. Now, a few flurries are possible on Tuesday. That system skips to our south and east. The time to watch is Wednesday night into Thursday morning. That's our next best chance at seeing some wintry precipitation, maybe some slippery spots for Thursday's morning commute, but otherwise things are pretty quiet, all things considered. And again, we're on the warmer stretch. I would bet by the time we get into the first few days of February, we'll probably see some 40s
No
in
way.
the forecast.
This
And
is really an El Nino
well,
year.
the main
It's
part of that
strange.
too is like a big driver of our temperatures is our snowpack. So when we have a deeper snowpack, it tends to give us colder temperatures, right? Refrigerates the ground. This week, a lot of that snow is going to be melting away. So when you get another
Wow.
similar warming trend heading into February, instead of mid 30s, you could be looking at low to mid 40s.
This is the weirdest winter.
It's,
I feel like I don't remember a winter like this for a long time.
I think Jamie Cagle, is a weekend meteorologist, says it's the winter that won't.
I kind of am okay with
It's
that.
the winter that
We
won't.
get
I
so-
mean-
last year's winter was so aggressive.
It was brutal. It was my first winter, and it was brutal. And so this year has been the complete opposite. In my mind, winter's kind of over. I know it's not. I know it's
You
not.
just jinxed us.
For those
I
keeping
just- I
score,
just did,
for those
yeah.
keeping score, we just, I think, a few days ago passed the theoretical halfway point of winter. So we still have quite a ways to go. The rest of January, which will be warm, but all of February, and let's be honest, once we get into March and even April,
We've
we'll
seen
get
April snowstorms
we'll
that
probably
are, like,
get
crazy.
a snowstorm or two. So there's still plenty of
Possibilities.
winter to go.
Don't
It's over.
save this clip.
Letting you know right now, winter's over. And watch, we're going to come back to this 2 months from now.
It would be in a
2-foot snowstorm.
Yeah. Anywho, happy
wait.
Monday, everybody.